muffled sighs. Holden was in there for a long time, so long that I was in my own kind of agony, tossing and turning, unable to sleep. I was his legal wife, yet he would rather take care of himself than come to me. Several times, I was overcome with the impulse to go knock on the door, to ask him why, but the words always died in my throat. He had told me more than once that we were just contract partners. He didn't love me and would never touch me. I refused to humiliate myself. As the sky began to pale, I finally succumbed to exhaustion and fell into a heavy sleep. I dreamed I was in a field of blooming spring flowers. Holden was no longer the aloof, untouchable man I knew. He held me close without a word, his warm lips trailing a path of fire down my body. The sensation was so real it made me tremble. I arched my back, cupping his face in my hands, pulling him into a searing embrace as we kissed deeply. When I next opened my eyes, it was well past noon. The sunlight was blinding. I threw back the covers and was met with a sticky, unpleasant feeling all over my body. Blushing, I hurried to the closet, grabbed the lounge set, and went into the bathroom. As the warm water rained down, I closed my eyes, a wave of regret washing over me. Holden's prenuptial agreement was clear. I was not allowed to fall in love with him. If I did, I would walk away with nothing. At the time, I thought I was a pragmatist, a woman who cared only for money. I thought it would be impossible to love him. But I was wrong. The more time I spent with him, the more I realized my mistake. Holden was from a distinguished family, devastatingly handsome, and treated me with the utmost respect. How could I not fall for a man like that? But falling for him was the one thing I couldn't do. I sighed, a decision solidifying in my mind. It was better to rip the bandage off quickly. Tonight, I would ask Holden for a divorce. My gaze drifted to the laundry basket in the corner. The hem of the nightgown inside was crumpled and carrying his scent. My eyes widened. Holden had been in the bathroom for so long last night. Could he have been holding my nightgown to feel close to me? The image of his prim, proper, ascetic face flashed through my mind, contrasted with the thought of him, in secret, taking one of my personal items and doing that. My cheeks burned, the heat spreading to the tips of my ears. A wave of shame washed over me, quickly followed by a deeper, more profound sadness. Holden was a normal man with normal needs. Yet, he was so faithful to our agreement that he refused to touch me. As I was lost in thought, my phone on the counter buzzed. It was a message from Holden. Delaney, I've left a gift on the living room table as an apology for my behavior last night. I hope you like it. He was always like this. Polite, courteous, distant. Suppressing the bitterness in my heart, I replied without even looking at the gift. Thank you. I love it. After my shower, I went out to the living room. As promised, a beautifully wrapped velvet box sat on the coffee table. Next to it was a black phone. I recognized it as Holden's personal burner. He had two phones. His work phone never left his side, but he sometimes forgot this one. I walked over, intending to put it away for him. But as my finger brushed against the screen, it lit up, displaying the Notes app. I had no intention of prying. But the words,